Hey everybody, welcome to episode 15 of Let's Play Mega Man Legends. My name is Blackbird. In the last episode we beat the bones for good. Well, actually not for good. They'll be back. Still, we finally managed to unlock the main gate, and we're here on the east gate that we never haven't been before, going to the final dungeon. This area is like an industrial area, as you guys can see. There's a lot of, smog going on here, and I have no idea how this smog doesn't flow over the main city. And here I'm being hit by a dog. This area has this problem. There are dogs here that are going to hit you, so it's better to avoid them. And as you guys can see, there's a serve bot there. So let's see what he has to say before we go to the main gate. Here, buddy. Here. Guard daddy. Well, yeah. You're on guard duty for what or for who? That's a good question. Well, doggy, stop. I'm not playing with you. Oh my god. Here, finally. You just serve what? You can get down. Let's move on. There's another one by there. Let's go there. That one on the top of the warehouse, we can't reach it. I believe the servbot is there for right to say that you can't reach the one on the top of the warehouse. Yes, doggy, sleep. Please, sleep. So, servbot? Sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk much here. Let's move on. You can try to go here, but if you try to jump over there, you won't be able to go over the fence. That's because we gotta clear the dungeon before we go there. So, and here's the area preceding the main gate. And it's here. So let's move down and go down the dungeon. And as you guys can hear, the music here tries to bring a sense of urgency. It's something that always comes on the Mega Man games. Not only the Mega Man Legends series, but on the Mega Man series in general. If you remember the classical music of Mega Man 2, one of the most well known is the Dr. Wily state. Those try to bring up that urgency, the sense of urgency here. And while this is the final area of the game, we won't be able to get exactly to the final boss immediately. You know, there's a little routine we have been doing for a long time that we're gonna do. No, the old Switch routine. Those enemies here, the shield enemies we found on the last dungeon, they're really, it's not hard. They're not hard to do. They're to deal with. Just a lot of HP, but hey, it's not complicated at all. Just a little bit annoying. I've been saying that enemies are annoying, and that's because they're not exactly hard. It's just that sometimes you got to shoot enemies so many times. They not pose as a challenge. It's just the matter of them being annoying. And we have a wall here. And one thing you will notice here is that they are throwing Zany at you. It's like, please upgrade your stuff. You're going to need it on the next segment of the game. And to be true, it's not like you need it. Using the last armor upgrade is kind of needed for the last boss. But it really makes your life easier if you have upgraded by now. You know, trying to go through stuff here without upgrades is more like trying to accomplish a challenge than actually a necessary task. But it's really easy to. It's not hard. But one thing that does is the weapons upgrades by the end of the game are actually they remove a challenge of the game, like you saw with the boss on the last section. And here's one thing, the level design on this area of the game It's not exactly complicated, it's not exactly challenging much. You're just throwing enemies that are harder to kill at you. And I actually don't like this area of the game. You know, I have been saying a lot that I love the jump springs. When I got them, I really wanted to show how useful they were. And the silent hate here. I can't jump and I can't maneuver a lot here, so it's a narrow space they're trying to get you because you don't have a lot of room to maneuver. But, and I don't like this. I'll be honest. I believe I gave this game enough praise on other areas that I can say this. The final area of this game is not one of my favorites, and by far is really... Actually, it's one of my least favorites. They're trying to repeat the level design trick of the last area, throwing those enemies in a narrow space. And this is the thing about games that, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but later levels in games are usually not as well developed that like the laters. The early stages are really well developed, while the later stages are not so great. I actually read an interview about that before, and one thing the developer was saying was that usually they have time and money when doing the early development, and when you reach the later parts of the development cycle, you're not having a lot of time to work on those later areas. I'm just clicking on those options here because I wanted to show how what they do. On the first one, we need to unlock. I'm clicking on the same option again. We need to unlock a switch. You know, the switch thing to unlock a door. You know, if you really thought you will be getting away from that, no, we're not. You know, it's like the exhibit meme, you know. Yo, dog, I put a switch on a switch so you can press more switches. Basically that. Yes, I'm gonna lift the subsidies. The subsidies are, you know, like mini gates that you need to get keys, so you can unlock the actual door to the main boss. If you went on the past door, we'd reach the final area of the game, but we couldn't get before because there's a gate blocking us. This area here, there's a boss actually. It's not it's a mini boss. It's like the boss we fought in the last episode, but we want to come in this door first. And here we are, back inside the Kattlelox dungeons. Again, this is an area that will connect to the others. I'm gonna get here near the wall. We have to use the drill, and again showing here. So, I gotta say one thing about those drillable walls. They are something I again don't like about the game design here. They are here mostly to prevent you to get the final weapon of the game, the shiny laser, which is the weapon with the highest attack power, early in the game. But with an upgraded active buster, the weapon we are using now, you really don't need the shiny laser. Only if you want to complete the game, get everything just for the sake of being a completionist, like I'm doing in this run. However, if you like to explore, you can get around and get most of the items. And it's really not really useful because if you try, I don't think it's a good idea to try to put the most powerful weapon of the game behind the drillable walls, because one of the items you need to do it to make it to craft the final weapon of the game, you actually get through an item that you get here in the final dungeon. The blunt drill is here, but also is the item, the shining orb that you'll be getting right now. And this place here, the shining orb, and this shiny redstone, sorry, and this is used for the museum side quest. And really, we're using this for the museum side quest, and it's not like it's hard. It's if you're getting it now, and you're gonna get the last part to do the shining laser from this and the durable walls. It's just putting a step one next to each other. There's no big challenge to obtaining the shining laser at this point of the game. So yeah, it's maybe my little rant here about the game design choices. It's not that I think this is a bad game. I have said how much I like this game. There's some problems here, but I understand the circumstances where the game was done. But I really think those later areas of the game really show that show some lack of care, if I can say that. And I'm completing the map. Now, I believe it's... oh, you. Red Zakabon, we meet again. Here we have, I believe, more Zeni. Auto fire barrel, another port for roll to craft something. And here we have the drill. Also, I believe I forgot to equip the buster part I got. Let me show this here. I got the buster unit Omega, and with that I'm gonna change the sniper scope for the machine gun. All right, let's move on. We don't have much need for range right now, since we have the active buster, so it's not needed. Let's move around. And here we have. Dungeons again? Kattlelox dungeons? No. Just a passageway. And here we are near the warehouse 88. So, like I said on the start of the episode, there was a server bot here, but if you try to go here right now, he's not here anymore. Why? Well, let's find out. Go inside.
Big. I wonder what it is. Wait! That mark!
Teasel, you better not be eating that entire pizza yourself. Huh? Hey, you! Do you know what happened to us thanks to you? I thought I was going to die! Huh?
You're alive! That's wonderful!
Let go of me! What do you think you're doing? Don't touch me!
What's the holdup, Tron? If you don't hurry up, there's not going to be any pizza left. Huh? You! What are you doing here? Tron! Hurry up, get on board. It's time to activate Bruno.
This robot is my masterpiece. You're welcome to try and stop us. But you won't stand a chance this time. See you!
Wait!
Thanks for waiting, Teasel! Let's go! Everyone ready? We're moving out! Roger! Miss Tron looks happy.
It's powering up!
Now, let me apologize for a brain fart I had on the last episode. I said that the bonds wouldn't be... we wouldn't find the bonds again until the sequel, when that's not true. We'll fight him here. I totally forgot, it was totally a brain fart of mine. And that's a thing that's so... basically, because I completely forgot. It's because this fight, I usually don't have much trouble with it. But this time I have the active booster upgraded, so it's quick. See? Finish it.
Huh? Okay, Blue Boy, I must know, what's your name?
Me? My name is Mega Man. Mega Man Volnut.
Mega Man, is it? You know, I've been in this business a long time, but this is the first time anyone's ever given me this much trouble. Yet, it feels good somehow, being beaten by you like this. Almost as though I've met my match.
Teasel!
I can face the facts. I lost, you won. I'm gonna try to forget this entire incident. Ah, it feels good to say that. My heart feels as clean as the blue sky on a cloudless day. See you around, Mega Man.
Wait!
Then, does this mean I'll never see him again?
Drawn. Once he finds the treasure, we'll wait for our chance and take it from him.
What?
You didn't think I was going to just walk away, did you?
Oh, of course not. Now that's the Teasel I know.
You bet it is. Old Teasel never gives up. I'll get that treasure sooner or later, one way or the other.
And those are our lovable villains. Anyway, I'll finish this episode here. So next time on Let's Play Mega Man Legends, we're gonna warp up the side quests and finish all the content we need to finish in the game before rushing for the final dungeon, alright? I'll see you guys then.